Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July 9th?
July 9th.
July 9th. And right next to me, we have Daniel Austin making his MMA return. Haven't fought how many years?
Around 8 years now.
8 years. Wow, that's a long time now. Daniel, let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there. Where were you born and raised?
I was born just out in Tracy over in the 209, so just across the bridge here. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Local guy. So born and raised in Tracy area.
Yeah, born and raised in Tracy, went to school in Davis, then moved to the Bay. So
Wow, that's
just
pretty
kinda,
awesome.
Yeah, around this 2-hour triangle.
Now, what got you into martial art?
It was really, I would say, well, I always liked watching like Jackie Chan movies with my dad as a kid. Yeah, I still think Jackie's the best. Anyway, yeah, I just got older. When I went to science camp, I had a camp counselor who was really into wrestling. The program in high school next to my middle school, I had like a 15-minute walk to my high school, and they had a program that started for me as a middle schooler, so I did that during the school year, and yeah, that just got me started. I saw GSP, I saw BJ Penn on those old Spike replays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the guys who have been around as long as I have know those things.
Now, what nationalities are you, Daniel?
I'm half Chinese. My dad's Chinese, and my mom is Irish.
No
A
shit.
little bit of French, yeah.
So you're half Chinese, huh?
Yeah.
You're Asian.
Uh-huh.
So I can't tell exactly what nationalities are you.
Yeah. I don't speak a little bit, unfortunately.
You don't speak any Chinese?
No. I wish. But, no.
Damn. Is your dad from China or?
Yeah, my dad's from China. My mom is from Tennessee. Well, and then her mom's from Ireland.
Right. Well, that's pretty awesome, man. That's a cool combo right there.
Yeah.
Now, what got you into like the fighting in the beginning 8 years ago?
I was really like getting close to finishing up college. I was having to make like decisions about what I wanted to focus on exactly in life. And yeah, it was just a good time to get started. Summers I stayed at school during summers, so I had, a lot of time to fill. So it was like a great time to try out fighting, dip my toes in for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Now, what made you stop fighting for 8 years?
A lot of things, obviously my last one was a loss, so I lost, I would say pretty one-sided in that one. Just revealed a lot that I had to work on, I had, didn't really know like a whole striking component of the game. I got beat up in the clinch last time, so I didn't even know what to do there. And as like someone who's focusing on grappling, that just realized had a big hole. And then I started working, I got married, COVID happened, so it's just been a lot of small delays since then.
You got kids?
No, not
Oh,
yet.
yeah?
No. Not fighting with kids.
Not fighting with kids. That's a little tougher. Sometimes you have a kids. Well, congratulations though. In another way, you have another life. A journey kicks in. You got married, you got all this stuff settled in. Now, you get motivated and want to get back into fighting, right?
Yeah.
Now, what gym do you train out of right now?
I'm training out of Bay Area Boxing over in San Mateo.
I see. In San Mateo, that's not bad. It's
Yeah.
not that way.
Yeah, pretty close by. Yeah,
Oh,
just a
okay,
couple
that's
exits
pretty
down.
cool. Now, what got you into like I want to fight again after all these years?
There's just people were doing like the Muay Thai competitions around our gyms. I tried 1 or 2 PMTs, had a little fun with that, and just got the competitive bug lit again. I've always thought about competing again, and I just got the competitive fire lit. And then finally argued with my wife enough about it to get the okay. So
That's pretty awesome. Now, what do you do for a full-time job?
I work in biotech over at Genentech.
Oh, computer job.
Bioscience. So I work in like a lab underground. I do a lot of like cell work. One thing I focus on is called electrophysiology. Basically, you like electrocute cells, and then you measure what electrical response they get. And then,
Damn.
do some cool shit with that. Yeah.
That's some scientist.
Yeah.
That's some cool stuff.
Yeah. You see why I had to take a little bit of a break, focusing on some other aspects of my life.
Did you get like a degree for that
I just have my bachelor's, yeah. So
Bachelor's.
actually, I got my opportunity first at this job from someone I knew from jiu-jitsu back in university. He had a PhD, he did jiu-jitsu, he interned here, and then he was the one who actually kicked me a job offer. So
Wow. Well, that is kind of like a career though.
yeah.
That's a good career. So you pretty much have set your career set on that part of you.
I should, I should. but you know,
Yeah,
I like fighting a lot.
That's
so.
pretty awesome. Well, now on your upcoming fight, after 8 years of layoff, I don't have any of your video footage. I never see you fight before. Very curious to see how you're gonna perform underneath, shining with the big lights in August 17th. It's a huge stack card at Cal Palace. You're fighting Ralph Sabala. You know, it's an up-and-comer, 22 years old kid, jiu-jitsu blue belt under Ralph Gracie in Pleasanton. Have you watching his fight?
Oh yeah, I had a chance to see him. The kid looks pretty tough. He's definitely grindy. Definitely finds ways to win, even when things don't always look good. And yeah, even when things, and then he can figure out how to really get that momentum going. So
Now, how do you see yourself fighting Ralph? What do you see yourself have a advantage on him?
you know, I'm just gonna have to see a little bit where it's out there. I felt like other people were doing well and striking against him, but then suddenly the kind of momentum would shift. So I'm excited to try a little striking, probe him a little bit, see if I can't get him to bite on something.
Right.
Let's not give away too much today.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Well, leave a little question mark, and everyone want to find out, see how you fight, how Daniel's gonna perform. Making sure you guys DM him directly and get a ticket from him so you can get a little credit for it. Now, if people want to come watching you fight, buy a ticket, come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
Yeah, it's very easy on Instagram. I'm Daniel Clay Austin. That's just my full name, Daniel Clay Austin on Instagram. Send me a DM. I'm private. If you send me if you request a follow, I should accept you. So yeah.
Now, is your family, your parents are still in the Bay Area?
My family is in Tracy. They're pretty close, within a couple hours. Yeah,
They're pretty close.
Tracy, Santa Rosa. Yeah.
You got brothers, sisters?
I got a brother who I have two adoptive siblings. So me and my two sisters were adopted. So I have two biological sisters and I have two adoptive siblings. All of them are older than me.
So you're the youngest one?
Yeah, I'm the baby. Yeah.
Do they know you're fighting again?
I don't think so. Maybe they do. I thought I got away with fighting without my mom knowing, but she found out somehow. So maybe they know.
Do you think your mom will come watching you fight?
No, she shouldn't. She's too old. Yeah,
It's a little bit too nervous.
yeah,
huh?
too much for her. She gets too excited, and yeah.
Well, this event's also live stream pay-per-view, so if anyone can make it to the event watching you live, they can order a pay-per-view voucher
Yeah.
from DragonHouseMMA.com. You can just click on the pay-per-view link. You can watch me the whole fight live. You know, so now on this upcoming fight cam, any special loved one, training partners, coaches, supporters that you want to shout out to?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, always shouting out to my wife, like putting up with me cutting weight. Yeah, I would want to. Yeah, shout out to like all the coaches I had, specifically high school wrestling coach or my high school coach Ed Carlos, my old jiu-jitsu coach Cole Ovita, Cola Ajose over in Richmond. Yeah, big shout out to all you guys. Thank all you guys. Shout out to my current coach Phil Mendoza, training me Muay Thai. Big shout out. And Rocky Herrera, who's also trained me over in FTCC.
That's pretty awesome. You know, Laz, you've been around the game for a long time. You considered the OG, and even though you haven't competed in fight and kind of out of the loop, but now you step back into the game. It's awesome to see people like that to spend in the game for like almost a decade.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited. It'll be fun to see kind of this new generation coming up. So
Right.
I know I'm only 30, but I'm pretty much the old generation already. So.
Yeah. Now, who is your favorite UFC fighter?
Oh man, I mean, my wife's Brazilian. I'm a little guy, so you gotta love Jose Aldo, right?
Oh, your wife is a Brazilian?
Yeah.
Oh shit, they should do jiu-jitsu?
No.
No.
I do jiu-jitsu. I protect her so she doesn't need to do the rough stuff.
That's pretty awesome. Now, I know this upcoming fight, it's 135 pounds. What do you walk around weight?
We'll say like 151, 150-ish.
So it's not really that much weight cut though.
Not the biggest weight cut I've had, but it's the lowest weight I've been since like high school. So it should be.
Now, in the future, do you ever think about turning pro?
I mean, who fights and doesn't think about it secretly, right?
Right.
So I would like to. It depends on a lot of things. Depends on financials. Like you said, I have a different career going on. But yeah, it is definitely something I would like to do. And yeah, I mean, obviously, this fight is a stepping stone along that, so we'll have to see how this goes. And like, yeah, it is a little bit make or break for me deciding to do something like that.
Right.
If this goes too bad, and it's pretty much over. If this goes good, then we keep the train going and maybe go for the next one.
Right. So now I know this fight's still a 3-2 minute round, and you know, in the camera rules, once you hit 3 fights, then you can do 3 minute no shin guard, the whole 9 yard.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, 3-2 minute round can go pretty fast.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, excited to see that. So now, if your opponent, Ralph, Savala, watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Hey man, I'm excited to see you. I hope you definitely bring your A game. Yeah, I would be. It's only 6 minutes, man. Please don't make it under 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm excited to see this match, see what you got.
Do you want to go on distant on this fight?
No, not really. But Ralph, if you can make it happen, man, I'm happy to have a good banger with you, man.
Yes.
See how it goes.
He's a gamer. That's
Yeah.
a young up and coming. He's a gamer. So
I know you're tough, man. I know you're tough, but yeah, we'll have to see if toughness is enough to make up for your seal.
That's pretty awesome. You know. Now, do you have any sponsors that you want to shout out to?
No sponsors, so you know I'm available for any sponsorship opportunities anyone wants to reach out. But yeah, my slate's clean right now.
That's awesome. Now we have Daniel Austin making his comeback fight after 8 years of a layoff on our upcoming event, August 17th, at the heart of the Bay Area, Cow Palace, the biggest regional show in California. Making sure you guys stay tuned. It's about 20 plus fights on the card. You know, 10 pros and 12 amateurs, or maybe even 15. So stay tuned, guys. A lot of good fight light layouts going to coming up. Check out DragonHouseMMA.com. All the layouts going to be on the website. We're updating this website this weekend. You know, so the event is under first round fights, formerly known as the URCC, originated from Philippines. Now they're moving to United States. They stay here in the United States. So first round fight, and they're putting on the third show now at the Cow Palace, so making sure to stay tuned. There's lots of good up-and-coming fights, and I can't say much about it. Please follow me on Instagram. Our next event, last event of the year, is November 9th. Go back to Keysar Pavilion. Any fighter, coaches, managers want to get on that card, we are start working on that card as well, November 9th. So DM me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube channel, subscribe my YouTube channel, give me some love and support. So we'll keep putting on all this epic event for all the MMA fight fans out there. Any last word you want to say to any friends and families out there?
Yeah, I'm excited to see all you guys show up. Any of you guys who can stream at home, I appreciate the support big time too. Yeah, I'm excited to see these fights, excited to watch all the fights, excited to perform and watch all the fights after too.
Man.
Yeah, and big shout out, thanks to this guy for putting on these shows.
Thank you very much. And I'm Jung Lo. Right next to me, we have Daniel Austin. And today is July 9th, and we are signing out. We'll see you guys August 17th.
Bye-bye.
Peace.